All right, so the name of my article is What is the Link Between Sugar and Depression? So I'm going to start with the conclusion of the article and then kind of work my way backwards into some of the evidence and stuff like that. So the conclusion is there is a visible relationship between high sugar consumption and major depression. So there's some evidence to support this. Basically, countries consuming more sugar who had a high sugar intake also had higher rates of depression. So basically, as sugar consumption increased, so did depression. So they had a positive correlation. And then individuals who consumed more processed foods were more likely to become depressed, and individuals who consumed more whole foods were less likely to become depressed. So, um, kind of connecting this to the United States individually, basically, the Western diet provides too many processed foods and not enough whole foods. So, processed foods contain a lot of empty calories, so they lack nutrients, and to kind of fill the void where those nutrients aren't, um, they fill it with simple sugars. So they basically just dump sugar into it to take the place of those nutrients. Processed foods includes things like white bread, soda, and candy. So they have a theory on why simple sugars and processed foods may increase the likelihood of depression. So basically, consuming simple sugars causes simple sugars digest very quickly, especially compared to complex carbohydrates that you would find in like vegetables and things. So when you eat a piece of candy, you experience a spike in blood sugar levels, and the spike is followed by a rapid decrease. And this rapid decrease in blood sugar levels basically triggers the body to release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And these hormones can cause anxiety, restlessness, depression. Um, it's basically just trying to bring the body back into homeostasis. And like that effect, that theory is kind of compounded by the fact that empty calories do not provide enough nutrients to deal with the adrenaline and cortisol spikes. So your body's not really prepared for that spike in stress hormones, and the empty calories just aren't providing enough nutrients to deal with it. And then empty calories deplete stores of B vitamins and chromium, and these affect mood. They increase mood. Um, and just on a general level, empty calories lack nutrients that maintain physical and mental well-being. And then this isn't exactly related, but it's still an issue with simple sugars that the article added. Simple sugars cause inflammation. I'm guessing arterial and venous inflammation, and this can lead to cardiovascular disease and dementia. So that's a theory. Um, so the article finishes with a treatment for how to deal with this. Um, it essentially just says the Mediterranean diet, which I looked into it, and Mediterranean diet is a plant-based, whole foods approach. It focuses on eating, vegetables, fruits, and fish. And this has actually been shown to decrease depression and dementia risk. So that's my article in a nutshell. Thanks.